Hello and welcome back to Bay 1. This is Drafell. Today we're playing something a little bit different. It's called Aven Colony, and if you just were watching this stream a few minutes ago, you probably saw an aborted attempt at this already. But anyway, so yeah, the game is called Aven Colony, and it is like a city building game in space, other stuff like that. But yeah. So this isn't really a first look. I've already played the game a little bit, although I've not done any of the missions. I've purely played the sandbox mode.
Welcome to the Aven expedition.
And let's listen to the audio.
You've been granted the unique privilege of being nominated as the governor of humanity's first colony outside. No small privilege. And it's no exaggeration to say that the future of human civilization is in your hands. We've been in orbit for 300 hours since reaching Aven Prime, so no doubt you've had plenty of time to review the mission briefing. You'll be touching down on Vanaar, which is the closest thing Aven Prime has to planet Earth. There's a great deal of plant life here, but don't be fooled. The atmosphere is primarily carbon dioxide, so we'll need to keep the colony hermetically sealed. We have a small settlement here, and you will assume command upon touchdown. There are no signs of intelligent life so far, but do keep an eye out. Your mission coordinator will be Vori Markov. She and I will be monitoring your progress closely from the colony ship. Good luck, Governor.
Okay, anyway, so now that that's done, I was just seeing if there was a way that I could actually keep the sound on in the background while I'm screwing around with... Oh, there's the sound thingy. Volume stuff, sound, background... No, it's background sound noise. But I've got everything set to full, basically. But yeah, so we're going to do a new game. Oh, shut up!
You've been granted the unique privilege.
Anyway, we're going to do insane difficulty. That's really irritating. We're going to choose insane difficulty
outside the solar system
because I'm stupid and I'm way too overconfident. And I've never played these missions before, so here we go. Yo, pretty stuff. Come on, don't crash. And VO starting, create a colony that can support an Earth center. New mission available.
Your colonists have been informed of your arrival and are eager to see what their leader can do for them.
Vanaar is a small colony in one of the friendlier parts of Aven Prime. Water and plant life are plentiful here and most crops grow well. First we'll need a supply of water. Open the water submenu, blah 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 blah. And as a reward I get 4 nanites. So what is my colony is actually, how is it doing in terms of water supply? Okay, we don't have one, so I would argue differently against the water supply, even though it's trying to tell me that I need one. I actually need nanites more than anything else. We have 358 water to start with, so, and we have 115 nanites, and oh my god, to get to that is potash, which I don't want. I'm going to need iron, and that's thorium, which is useful for power generation. Is there a closer deposit of iron that we can actually use? Let's switch to the mining overlay. Oh god, where's mining? Mine, resources. God, I suck at finding things. Oh, resources, there we go. So that makes things show up a little bit more easily on the map. So we have a copper deposit right close by, which that can be used to create nanites. So we're not actually going to have to worry so much about the nanite side of things, although that's actually connected through a storage module, so there's no tunnel that's going to connect that. That's going to cause some problems. We've got a geothermal vent, which that's pretty much a requirement to get early on, just to be able to expand. Oh, it looks like there's also some cargo pods that have been dropped that we can collect. Cool. So, alright, yeah, the first order of business is going to be getting this copper deposit because we will want that, and I'm ignoring the builder thingy, a water pump command, because resources are king in this game. So let's build a mine. With most of the structures you can upgrade them to multiple tiers, but you can't unlock the upgrades until you've at least built the original version and then upgraded it, and then that enables you to get the next tier of that structure. So we're going to at least put this down. I'm also going to build a connection to it from the base, and that's just something that hopefully will help the people be able to get to it, even though it's routing through another structure. Let's move out of this view. And my next order of business is I'm not going to build a water pump because geothermal vents can actually provide water as well. I will connect up here, so build tunnels, and people need tunnels to get around, and set up a geothermal generator to build there. And at that point I'll unpause the game, and you're going to see my little droney dude wake up.
Hey there. Hey, what's up?
And if you zoom in here, you can actually see people walking through.
Hello, Governor. A decent cup of coffee around here.
The little tunnels, find out how they are. So it's kind of
Hi,
like
Governor.
any most
What can I do for you?
city building type games, and you can see what their jobs are, how happy they are, what's causing them happiness, sadness, all of that kind of stuff. Where they're going to, what they're eating. So yeah.
Man, food was better on the college ship.
And they're just going to be whiny ass bitches to start with. Let's just put that out there. And if anyone wants to actually join me in chat for whatever reason, if you've got questions to ask or something like that, let me actually get the Discord server information put up. Oh, sorry, I need to recenter on the colony again. Where'd it go? Discord, invite people, never expire copy, and let's put that in the chat. There we go. Oh, God, stop scrolling all over the place. There we go, and let's unpause the game so we can actually get this stuff built. And usually I wouldn't invest more nanites early on in terms of upgrades here, but I'm going to get an additional construction drone because it will help in terms of construction speed. But this can sometimes be a mistake if you misjudge, because I do need, although I've got this mining module building, I will need to be able to refine that stuff, so I need a refinery to actually process that. So basically it's a nanite processor to actually process those resources into something I can actually use. And I am going to place that not there because I'm probably going to end up taking that down at some point. I'm going to place it over here. And now if I look at commute, this will tell you how easy things are to get to. So if I didn't build this little connection point here, this would actually have a high commute, even though it's directly attached to the habitation dome. So really don't ask me why that is. It's a little bit weird. Alright. So anyway, oh God, I keep scrolling off to the wrong thing when I tab out here. That's frustrating. So yeah, the one thing I can do here is if I switch this to steam recovery mode, you see the power down here. You've got the amount of electricity that I need and the amount being generated. If I switch this to steam recovery mode, it cuts the amount of power I'm generating, but it does mean that I start generating water as a side effect. So it's not going to shut up until I actually build something to extract water properly. So let's go ahead and do that. And if I hover over things, you'll see where it gives you a status update overlay of how much water you'll get from having a structure at a particular location. You'll see most of these are maxing out at 0.8, which is pretty good for water supply. Yeah, I can't get to any of these other things. So, and as this is already connected on there, I'm just going to put that over there because that's actually a good location for it. And next I am going to want to worry about food. Now, the way you do food in this game is you can build farms, or you can build greenhouses. The problem with farms, although technically they can produce more, they don't produce anything over winter, which means you have to have additional storage for food and all of that. So I prefer just to build greenhouses because, yes, they're more expensive, they require more power, they require more workers, but the fact that they can grow food in winter is worth it on its own, and it takes up 4 spaces, whereas a farm will take up 1 space and then still require 4 other spaces to actually have the little field pieces on. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get a greenhouse and also cycle through the different crops. So you'll see up here I can grow barley, broccoli, corn, melons, quinoa or rice. And you've also got inedible crops like here, which are, these are some like wheat, which is used for making bread and beer and stuff like that, and other different types of things here, which are the more native life forms. But they're not useful to you early on, so you're going to want to choose one of these types. And if you click that, the colors on this board here will actually change based on what you're selecting. So I'm going to go through all of these. It actually looks like melons are a very good choice to start with. Especially, I'm looking around at building this around this area. So rice is not so bad. Corn's pretty good, but melons, if I highlight here, I'm actually getting some pretty good rates there. So let's build some of that. And I'm also going to want to upgrade this thing with some nanites so that I get a faster nanite production rate. And unpause the game. And bearing in mind this is supposed to be on extreme difficulty, so I don't even know if I've got enough time to go and build the thing that it's asking to build, but objective completed. Yay, I've got more nanites and stuff, whatever. New mission available.
Your colony could benefit from a higher level of food output.
I was going to insist that I build a bloody farm to get this potash. So this is basically a tutorial. You know what? I'm going to build the farm, and then I'm going to destroy the farm. Because I don't want the farm, I want greenhouses. So yeah, to upgrade a structure, you've got these little upgrade button here. So you click on that and then choose the upgrade function. You can also scroll through. You can deactivate structures in terms of power shortage, see the worker happiness there, and the overall stats there as well. So yeah, building the farm. Thank
we have
you.
A new request for you.
And you'll see where that's what I mean. Although technically this could produce more, it takes up more space. So I'm now going to deconstruct that and recycle it to recover half of the amount. And now it's asking me to build a bloody solar panel. I don't need to build a solar panel, but it's part of the quest. Let's do it. So what do I get? 2 nanites and 4 candy. It's really not worth it. And I think I just crashed the game. Ha! Awesome! So, yeah, there's some bugs. Oh, no, it's still going. Is it crashed or is it not? Game paused. No, it's still going. Okay, good. It had frozen up there for a second. Phew. So yeah, this is in what they consider open beta, but they're selling the game, so it's not really in open beta. You can buy it for about 25 bucks. But yeah, I'll put a link to it below the video once I'm done with this, so you can actually see how it all works, but either way. So I get the reward for that one, yeah, and now I'm going to deconstruct that, because I don't actually need it. And I might as well actually deconstruct this other solar panel as well, because I don't need that one either. What I will do though with the recovered nanites is upgrade the geothermal generator.
Your progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward.
Now, these are the ones
wisely.
which you're looking at short-term gain in terms of, okay, rice and quinoa would be good short-term gains. But nanites will help in terms of building again in the short term, but it also helps you build structures, which structures will provide more long-term benefits. So I'm going to go for nanites on that reward. And what I will want to do is actually get, and you'll see where this, the power at the moment is kind of low, but what happens when the power reaches 0, because I've only got half the number of people working here, is more people will switch over to generating power to keep all the structures powered up. So yeah, what I'm going to do is upgrade this.
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the colony.
Going to need some more living space. I know you need some more living space. You need to build an apartment, which will definitely be needed at least in short term. So where do I want to add that in? I'm going to stick that next to the farm here, or next to the greenhouse. Oh no, I should have not done it. It's alright, it'll stay there, fine. I'll just put another greenhouse on the other side here. But the other thing I will want to do is get some... I've got enough resources here to get an immigration centre up and running. Now, this is the only way I know of that you can actually grow your population. So, kind of a small but important thing. Yeah, your people don't breed as in other city building games, so yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this to connect some things together. So I've just built another couple of tunnels, which each of these tunnels costs like 2 units and things like that. So yeah, completed that. Making nanites, yep. So I've already bypassed a bunch of the tutorial stuff because I'm building things. Which, if I'd have done it in the order that they requested, I would have run out of resources a long time ago. So, and winter is coming. So basically in winter, your solar plants go down to half power, your food production goes down to half on greenhouses, it goes down to 0 on farms, which is why I never use farms.
Your
and
colony
overall
could
it
benefit
sucks.
from increased storage.
Yeah, I know. Increased storage. And now I need some nanites to actually build storage, but I want to get some more peoples first. Peoples is very important. Because peoples are needed to make things work better. So peoples, get peoples, all the peoples. Well, I'm going to leave the water pump there because at some point I'm actually going to have to, I will have to switch this over to power generation mode instead of steam recovery. But early game, steam recovery is very, very useful because it performs the role of 2 structures basically. So let's build the mini storage depot because the game is anal like that and needs me to. I do need to get another farm up and running. But I'll probably have to get a tier 1 larger depot up instead of the little mini one. I'll probably leave that in place for a while. So you can see it's giving me 3 new colonists per trip. You know, you do have to be careful about getting too many people in your colony. Sound is a little bit weird. Yeah, because if you get too many people, you're going to run into population issues and stuff like that. To be honest, you don't have to worry about it so much, not that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's something to keep in mind anyway. And
well
I've got a reward.
I'm pleased with the progress of your colony. You may select one of the following resources.
Now, immigrants, yeah, I'm going to take the immigrants for now because they will allow more structures to work properly. And yay, now it's in corn for completing objectives and all that stuff. New mission
I hope
available.
you're keeping the happiness of your colonists in mind as you grow your colony.
So
Remember,
next one is I
we're
need
all
to
in
reach
this
50
together.
population.
I'd like to recommend that you increase the amount of residential space in your colony.
Build a habitat, yes, I know. But for that, before I do that, I'm actually going to want to build a greenhouse. Another greenhouse, anyway. Because yeah, by the time I build that, hopefully I should have enough to build a habitat. Because habitats are pretty expensive. They're 32 nanites. But I need food to be able to support them. So and then after the greenhouse I'll need to do storage and then hopefully build the habitat. So we'll see if that works. And I could fast forward the game time, but I don't like doing that. I almost want to wait, as much as it would make the video a little bit quicker. Greenhouse tier 2 is almost ready to go. Now we put melons in this one, although I could put another melon farm down. I actually want to get some variety into my colony diet. Barley's not really a good option. Corn, look in here, we've got 1.8, 1.8. Actually, if we switch to the crops overlay and take that off. 70, 60, 70, 70, 60, 60, 60, 60, 70, 70, 70, 60. So putting one down here would actually be a better option, except I've got this stupid little thing in the way. How am I going to deal with this? You know, I'm just going to take the hit and actually put it down here. I'm not going for absolute efficiency. Although maybe I should be. Once my generation is up to spec, I should be able to start dismantling. Oh, I can recycle that already. Yay, let's recycle that. I don't want this. The nanites will be more useful to me. I'm going to need to actually start building more corridors around the structure and things like that. So let's build that out here. reason for building more corridors is because the colonists bitch like crazy when you don't have enough of these tunnels or anything. This sucks. Yo, I thought I dismantled that. Oh, they're going to build first before they dismantle anything. Thanks. Yeah, and that was a power notification. You'll see the power generation just stepped up. And once this comes down, I will put a tunnel in there to connect everything up so people can get around more easily. And I can't upgrade that at the moment. Can I upgrade my little nanite processor? Nope, I'm pretty much maxed on that, but it would be more helpful if I was feeding more copper into the system. But I mean, you can upgrade this to get a faster mining rate, but it depletes the resources more quickly, and to be honest, I don't think that it's really cost effective. If you can get to a second source, which there's one not too far away, you'd be better off building a second mine and getting the income from that. Even though it requires more people, overall you're not wasting resources on upgrading the items, so it's looking at the resource efficiency, yes. Anyway, so what was I doing? I need to build a habitat. Yes, I know I need to build a habitat. So actually, let's just check the crop overlay again here. And switch to the... Okay, so we could build quarry spores. Kelco would enable us to be able to potentially down the line not rely on mining for nanites. But that's a pretty long path. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to build a habitat right in this spot here. So habitat, oh no, I need storage first, so I need to wait for 26 resources. I have a solar module there which I do not need, so let's recycle that. I've got another solar module there, let's recycle that one. I'm going to build a 2-on corridor right here, because I'm trying to build in a 4x4 grid pattern. I just find that seems to be one of the more efficient layouts you can use here. And now, so I would eventually extend this out, but I'm going to put my storage depot there when I have enough resources. So now I'm just stuck waiting for those resources to come in. I don't have the ability... Will it actually let me recycle? Wow, it will. Okay. Do I have enough storage capability? Where's my overlays? So storage. Of 2,500, so I can afford to actually lose some of this. Do I want to? It's only 2 nanites, but yeah, let's get rid of one of those. Now there is an argument, why would you get rid of these when there's other things that cost less power and are more efficient? in long term, I don't know. I don't find a need for them. The space is better used for a more optimized layout anyway. So. And now my storage is full. Boo hiss. So that was the risk I took, but I'm about to complete building this structure, so... so I'm not going to lose... I don't think... I might lose a little bit of production just from having run out of space. But yeah, if you destroy a storage facility without having enough space for the stuff to go anywhere, you'll end up with big problems. So you don't want to do that. Okay, now storage is sorted out. Yay. And now I need to build the habitat, which of course now the game's complaining that I don't have enough housing. But I now do have enough storage, so I am going to work on decommissioning these. How much storage has that actually given me? Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, I was doing what? Oh yeah, I need to get my habitat built. So we were looking at the actual storage, so this gives 5,000. We can afford to sacrifice both of these now. So that'll be 2 nanites per structure. Can't destroy the oxygen regulator, kind of need that. That keeps oxygen in the facility. Yeah, I'm going to, at a point where I'm going to switch this away from steam recovery. People are happiness, why are you unhappy?
Breathe in here.
Okay. Air quality. But I will need to get this habitat built then, so just waiting for that the resources to come in for that. And I can dump the mini storage depot as well. I don't need that. That's 6 nanites. That'll help speed things up. And I'll replace that with, once I built the habitat, an air module thingy. Now, with the air side of things, there are, you've got intake fans, which these are vulnerable to toxic gas, which toxic gas is emitted from thermal vents. Unless, of course, you have a, what is it, a geothermal generator on top of it. So if you've got a geothermal generator, then the toxic gas doesn't occur. But yeah, so alright, we should now be able to build the habitat. Yay! And I'm going to build that one here. And I'm probably eventually, once this mine runs out, I'll build another one next to it. But so these can support 32 people per habitat. And I'm also going to destroy this apartment block as soon as the habitat's built. Alright, recycle. There we go. And the reason for that, these can't be upgraded, so you're literally stuck with 16. This can be upgraded, so although it only supports 32 32 to start with, you can actually upgrade it to support, I think it's 72 at most, so yeah, I prefer them. Alright, let's build across this way. And, oh yeah, that's the point, I need to build the air quality thing. So the basic level air filter, which I just used all those resources, is 26, but it doesn't have the down points of a standard intake fan. It requires more people, requires more power, but it's just, yeah, what you want to use. So once everything
I've consulted with Commissioner Veronica, and I'd like to make a few recommendations as to how to best serve your people.
Yeah. So that's the danger of having lots of industry, is that it causes air pollution within the colony. So it's going to force me into building an intake fan. What do I get as a reward? Only 2 nanites. Okay, well, we'll build one and then we'll destroy it. Yes, I know, the air is bad, so let's recycle that. And then use the resources to build the air filter.
A new mission is available.
Build a trade hub. See, if I was strictly following this path of progress, I would have been screwed a long time ago. Right, can I adjust the sound here? It's a little bit loud. SFX volume. There we go. Let's knock that down. Sorry about that. So yeah, before I build a trade hub, I'm going to want another housing complex on here. Let's actually upgrade the food generation there. So if I wait, yeah, I may actually want to extend out and get to these supplies up here. Although this only has a limited range instead of in terms of build range, so I'd have to build. Yeah, I'd have to build another drone thingy to get that far. Yeah, air quality sucks, I know. Yeah, 69%, 57%, yeah, air quality is really, really bad. I know, I'm well aware. I'm not building a trade hub yet.
Hey there. What's up?
Oh,
Meanwhile, what are my people thinking?
What I wouldn't give for a little VR entertainment right about now.
Well, you're not getting VR. That's expensive. What I might be able to do, though, is let's just build a little spur off there. I can build you a park. It's only 12 nanites, doesn't use much power, but it increases, slight increase to air quality and increases morale. And I've got no drones in range to actually retrieve that crate.
Did you find this?
Where was it?
Sitting casually on the sink out in the open. This is
Sorry, Wendytron was asking me some questions. Back again. What's going on? Here we go. Right, so yeah, so I built the little thingy. Hopefully that will help people be a little bit happier. Yeah, you can see lots of dissatisfaction. That will improve over time now that that's constructed. My water output is definitely lower than it needs to be. Some of that might be because the water pump... It's working. Let's increase the rate on that, so 8 nanites for that. We'll wait for the 9 nanites to come, 2 more nanites to come through to upgrade this greenhouse.
Another day, another credit.
Yeah, it's still got air quality alerts going on. Another 5 nanites to upgrade that one more, so 1 more nanite coming in. Air quality is improving. Insufficient housing again. Yeah, whatever. Let's destroy that one. Actually, I need to wait a little bit before I do that. Put in something that'll actually generate
I have a request for
some
you
more
from
stuff.
the inhabitants
Reach population 100. Cool, thanks. Alright, so we're going to wait for some more resources to come in, and then we will... Actually, has that been upgraded? That's the air filter. Where was the nanite processor? Oh, it's there. Just stuck on slow resource gain. So how much do I need for another base level filter? 26, okay. I don't actually know if this does improve air quality, because there's nothing on it about improving that, but I don't know. What else? Okay, so air filter can now be built. Let's put that down there. Yes, I know, I have insufficient housing. Shut up. I'll build another house here. Another habitat, I guess.
Man. Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
So water production is definitely not where it needs to be.
Hi there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to build another water supply thing. I mean, it's 860. Why is there no production going on?
Man, food is better on a colony ship.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's just saying not... Oh, that's because I've got more water than I need per colonist. Okay, that's fine. When it drops below a certain threshold, it will start producing water again.
Food was better on a colony ship.
So yeah, waiting for another habitat to come up. And that will be 32 nanites. So anything I can destroy in the meantime. Keep forgetting I can actually just upgrade this one. I don't need to build a new one. That's 20 nanites. A new habitat is 32. It's more efficient to build another habitat and take the power hit than it is to spend the nanites on just improving these. So yeah. Come on, hurry up. For that I can speed the game up. Yay! There we go, we now have enough nanites. So let's build that. And hopefully I should be in a position to actually extend this out to get the resources. Yes, I know, you want a trade hub. Shut up for now. The problem with having this out here is people are going to have to walk all this way to get employment. So I will need to cross-connect here. So got 1, 2, 3, and let's wait for that extra point. There we go. So we've got those in place, and then we can build out in this direction, get the Zorium, that, and the Potash as well that's located here. So now if I go and look at the commute options, yeah, everything is really good. There's no commute penalties on any of this, so it means people can get close enough to where they need to go. This is not causing me any problems with keeping it for now, so we'll leave that. We don't have any other housing that we need to worry about for now. Morale should be pretty good overall. Yep, we've got some people here that are a little bit unhappy. The reason for it: consumption, crime, crowding. Okay. And there's some alien bird thingies flying over the colony. No, resources first before I do anything else. And this is the point you'll see if I try to build out further, there's no drones in range. So that means I actually have to build another drone station, so that's going to cost 10 nanites. It won't work on this side, so I'm forced to build it on... oh, it will. Build up there, so it's 1, 2... yeah, let's build it at the top point. Maximizes the reach. And I have to wait before I can plan any more structures because the drone station has to be complete. And then I'll build a path around this way. There we go, 1, 2... actually, how do I want to do this? In some ways I should probably try building up off around this way instead to keep my grid structure in place. No. We'll just break it a little bit. And this is where you're likely to start seeing issues with commute times, because this is all the way down here. People will have to walk all the way up here to actually get to this mine. Once I build it, of course. And you do have a laser mine. The problem with the laser mines is it destroys half of the minerals in the center. So as much as it seems like it might be a good idea, you kind of need minerals. So no laser mines. Alright, so 15 nanites to build this. Just stuck waiting. In terms of overall storage, we should be good. Yeah, we got... Yeah, but we are going to have to look at building more storage pretty soon. Population 61. Structures can support a few more. 88. Alright, there we go. We can build the mine there. And this is a part, if we take a look at the commute overlay, what happens here? See that penalty? It's like a... That is people not wanting to walk that far to actually get here. And already there's people unhappy because of that. Yeah, we're not going to increase the mining rate, there's no point. But yeah, so the only way to actually address that is you're seeing that's from this location, so this starts to get kind of unhappy, is to build a facility closer. So now we're stuck with building another habitat just to cope. And we do want one in this location anyway because we've got the deposits here. So yeah, we'll just get a habitat, build it in this space, and it should be good. And the structure we are aiming to build is actually this thing, which requires a research center, 360 nanites and 80 power. Alright, so 32, hurry up. So let's place this down. Food-wise, we're actually on a downturn, so we need to definitely look at building more of these structures for food-wise. More greenhouses. So we're going to put some melons here. I'm not sure what we're going to put here, but... Why is that set to Calco spores? No wonder I've got problems. I must have hit the wrong thing earlier. There we go, corn. That explains a few issues. Still, need to take care of that. Actually, let's build some rice. So rice can go in there. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Okay, so commute time should be addressed. Air quality is a problem though. We can build... Actually, we're going to want to put an air thing here. 12 power... Oh yeah, 26. So we're going to have to wait a little bit for this to come in. But the nanite processors should be pretty much running non-stop now that we've actually got this second resource deposit working. Yeah. And next we're going to get the Zorium mine, just to get that started at least. And we'll also build out to the potash deposits, so let's actually get these tunnels in place. There we go. Now what, I'm probably going to actually do the potash first before I do Zorium. Because let's check around. Okay, so we've got another geothermal vent over here. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to have enough power reserves to get to that, because if we look at this, we're pretty much operating at max capacity anyway. Maybe I'll need to wait on that until I actually get over to the vent, which if I move towards that I can stop by this mining deposit as well. So yeah, okay, let's change a plan there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Well, we're at a block there anyway. If we try and build too much further in this direction, now the weakness with building short stretches like this is if there's a ice storm or something like that in winter, these can get blown up quite easily, so there are risks with this kind of build strategy. And that's probably going to be the range of the construction drones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there's no more drones within range, so we're actually going to have to build another drone hub, which is 10 nanites, and we're getting very close to our power limit. We might actually have to exceed it a little bit, which typically the immigration centre will turn off first, which isn't going to be a huge loss in my opinion, not at this stage anyway. That would be a little bit far away. It's kind of, I want more construction capability in this direction. And we got some more potash deposits over there, so Oh, I'm running up against storage limits again, so we need to build another storage depot. 26 nanites away. Which I'm going to build that next to the deposit here. Or as a temporary fix, 14 nanites. Yeah, I need the much more, although this won't cost any more power. Okay, let's upgrade because that's not an additional power cost. Hopefully that'll give me enough of a buffer to actually get out to this point and get the additional power source. So let's block there. We are going to need a habitat over here. So stuck waiting for 32 nanites to come in for that. Yes, insufficient power. So as I suspected, this has been turned off. So I'm not going to be able to get any immigration, any colonists in the near future. But we're going to need to put this habitat down. I'm wondering what else might get turned off if I do that. Probably a mine. Oh, it's just what we got to do. In some ways, I could potentially turn off this construction drone and rely on the outer ones. Although it doesn't reach there. That doesn't reach there, so this corner here would be unprovisioned. But that would be a way of getting 17 nanites. Don't know if that's really required, but it could save that power as well. But I don't really need to save the power in many ways, so... so what is actually shut off at the moment? I'm trying to look. Oh, the copper mine there is shut off. And the other copper mine... Well, that's not really useful. I need one of those running at least. How much is the geothermal generator? Okay, I've got enough, so we can build this and solve all these problems anyway, so it's really... we're just going to have 0 nanite income while that's under construction. As soon as we run out of copper anyway. That one's already been upgraded, yep. Question is, why are you unhappy?
Well, sorry if I'm speaking out of turn, but there's no place in this colony to buy the goods I need.
Yeah, you need retail therapy, I get it. Okay, power issues are now addressed. People are going to be moving in there very quickly. We have an extra geothermal generator, which we can upgrade that straight away. We're going to go ahead and do that because the additional power output is helpful. At this point we could probably turn one of them over to water generation. But we don't really need it. We've got a water pump that can cope. It's not like it's running full time anyway. Alright, so the next one will be the auxiliary storage depot here. And we're going to have to put an air handler here as well. Actually, I'm probably going to put the storage depot more on the northern side, and there was a crate around here that we might be able to reach. Or was I seeing things? There's one. No drones in range. Well, that sucks. Oh, storage. Storage first. Storage. That one. Actually, let's put the storage up here. And time to also upgrade that. And just as the storage gets full, he kicks in play. There we go. And it's winter again. Winter is coming. So let's look at happiness. So we're getting a lot more unhappy people. I can build a retail center to take care of that, which under these options is this item here, 38 nanites, relatively power hungry, but it also provides jobs as well. So I do need to worry about air quality as well. So air quality first. So let's wait for these 26, and that just cuts something off. Yep. That's the problem with lightning, it destroys things. And that's why having redundant connections is always advisable. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put in some redundant connections there. So come on, I need 2 more. And that's just to prevent any issues with, again, lightning taking out the only connection to power again, so... Okay, so that weakness is now taken care of. Although there is still the chance that if this gets hit, it takes out power to that location, so we do need to be wary of that. Actually, let's just connect one on the corner there to make sure. Double check. Fail safe. So where are we? We're good on food, we're good on water. We've just taken care of the immediate storage situation. So the next choice was going to be the retail center, which we're waiting on 38 nanots for that. But first, I mean, this thing is going at a fair pace, not that. But we can afford to actually build another mine now, because mines are good. Oh yeah, it was air quality. That was what we were doing, air quality. And then we'll build the mine.
I hope you're keeping the happiness of your colonists in mind as you grow your colony.
And now that the colonists get to vote on whether I stay in office or not. This is why I need to build a retail center. And at the moment I'm relying on manually seeing that stuff needs to be repaired if it's been damaged. So if I go to, what, structures overlay, everything looks pretty good at the moment. Geothermal generator's been hit, so let's get that repaired. Everything else looks good, so we're pretty safe there. Anyway, 38 nanites is what we need. Oh, that's where I was going to build that other mine. That was it. Housing, we've got plenty of capacity. We're at 102 of 160. And I might want
As you recall, the Constitution guarantees your citizens the right to vote on their colony governor. It looks like that time is upon us again.
Yeah, whatever. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I wanted another nanite processor as well, which I could have it up there, but I might as well actually have it closer to where it needs to be. So let's put one down. Well, it's not where it needs to be, it's just closer to where the resources actually are. So let's put one down here. It's not even closer to resources, it's just have them spread around. That way things get cut off or whatever. You know, this will still be a power cell, this could be a powered cell, etc. I don't know. I don't know what could potentially happen in terms of mass disasters, so... Upgrade. And you'll see where I can actually assign it to whatever resource we want it to process. I'm just going to leave it on everything because it'll just keep going through one through. It'll cycle through resources in terms of processing speed. But now that should definitely improve my, yeah, so 2 per tick now. so long as resources remain available, which I'm not going to have a problem with that. I've got more than enough population on all of these. Oh, I see, I've actually built this one a little bit too wide. Oh, big deal. Never mind. Build the mine on that. Might as well build another mine here. We're going to need another air quality improvement. Let's gear up the ones we've already built. Air quality overall is actually pretty good. But let's finish these upgrades anyway.
Hi, boss.
Oh.
I've compiled some feedback to help guide you in the upcoming referendum election.
Too much crime. See, the problem with too much crime is there is basically no crime. You see in here? Okay, the only crime, very low. It's basically there's no crime in the damn colony. It's lies. Oh, I just got a cargo pod. Yay. Alright, what was I doing now? Oh yeah, that was it. I was building the retail centre. Just build that there. That way it's nice and in the centre of everything. Might as well build the trade hub. Now that I've got the resources, I'll just put it next to the existing space center. And you'll see lots of unhappy people at the moment, and oh yeah, I need to build a police bot. There we go, police drone. Right in the centre there, right next to where all the crime's going on. And upgrade the center to its maximum. And next one will be the research hub, which is this. So I'm going to need to build that next. It requires 24 power and 64 nanites, so it's going to be a little bit of a wait to get that up. What I probably want to do, though, is... yeah, we're almost at how we want to be blocked out there, is build tunnels up this direction. Yeah, it's using power that we shouldn't really need to use on this, but I'm going to do it anyway. build out there.
I've consulted with the inhabitants of the colony, and they've given me some feedback that might help you.
Air filter will break down soon. What's wrong with it? Seems fine to me. Well, we'll repair it anyway.
There's a referendum election coming up soon, and I have some feedback from your colonists.
There's too much food available? Okay. Well, we can just get some more people then if we've got too much food. Never had that complaint before. Oh yeah, we was going to build that trade hub, weren't we? Let's look at the resource overlay. So, we basically captured everything that's worthwhile within range. I mean, we could get that potash, but we're not really going to use it. There's nothing else that I can actually get to other than the capsules. But yeah, this is where I can actually start trading out items for other things. So, I've got way too many melons, and I can get beer. I could export iron for barley, nanites for ration packs. Don't want ration packs. Probably not a good idea to get my colonists addicted to beer, but so what. And all of this stuff that I've already done.
I need your help to balance our supplies on the coast.
Yep, exporting 100 melons, so I just exported 100 melons. Yep, need more storage at this point as well, so not going to waste time with building less than ideal storage solutions. We've got
Hi, boss.
storage
I
there.
compiled some feedback to help guide you in the upcoming referendum election.
Let's build some more storage down here.
A new mission is available.
Build an energy battery. I don't need an energy battery. But you're not going to shut up until I do. Just build one there and we'll destroy it in a second.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
Construct 3 additional buildings. What just got destroyed? Yep, more of those. See, this is why you have to keep building redundant paths. So how's our crime rate? Oh look, non-existent. Minimal. Yeah, basically no crime. So now it's a matter of what do we want to do to expand the colony. Well, I'm actually going to look at the settings here. Can't do any of this, and most of these won't unlock until I've actually won the referendum, so... Huh. I could build the Zorium generator. I mean, it's being mined. It would give me ridiculous amounts of power. It does cause its own energy issues, but... You know what, let's just do it. Why not? At the same time, because we're going to need it anyway down the road, at the same time I am going to build another air filter, because this thing is horrible for that side of things. Yeah, basically as soon as this gets completed, you'll see the air quality around here drop.
I need your help to balance our supplies.
Export 160 rice. Okay, that's fine. Pasta takes more effort to make them rice, so fair trade. Resources. Okay, we're good on resources at the moment. Air quality. The Zorium depot is still being built. We're actually on a downturn in terms of the Alright, so I'm probably going to want to... I mean, I could build a... Yeah, let's build another habitat. And we'll just upgrade that by 1. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Looking for a good location for rice. Best location seems to be here. I'm not seeing anywhere that's really bright green. I mean further down, but that's a little bit out of range for construction. Yeah, so let's build that there. Upgrade that a few times.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
Yay! Okay, now I've got policies that I can enact. Don't need to do that. None of these. I have to wear... Requires a research center. Okay, so I have to build the research center pretty soon now.
Your progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized...
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the
Oh no, you went in the skyscraper. Given that these are kind of far away, yeah, skyscraper here will
Your
not be a
colony
bad
could
thing.
benefit from a few upgrades.
First things first though, the research centre needs to be built, and that can go right there. And then we can build the skyscraper. And that should really be the last item I need before I can build, yeah, the research centre. Once that's done, yeah, before I can build the Earth History Centre. Other than space, obviously. Okay, so skyscraper, skyscraper. Let's at least clear that task out of the way. Oh, a simple little thing I can do is build a farm. Just build it there. Actually cancel that. Try this again. Nanites and beer all around. And skyscraper almost there. 2 ticks. There we go. Let's build at that location. Structural failure. You're not going to break down because you're actually not that close to failing.
Hey, Chief. I got a special objective for you.
We have a new trade mission available.
I've not been growing broccoli, have I? Well, time to get the greenhouse onto it. Let's build a greenhouse to grow broccoli with. I'm not worried about super efficiency, I'm just going to have to grow it somehow. It can go there.
I hope you're keeping the happiness of your colonists.
So the ones I typically research first, Amberjoy, Kelko Sludge, and Mine Mold is part of a quest, so we'll do that. And then wait for the nanites to come in and then we'll upgrade. That also needs, this I should upgrade pretty soon as well because it's wasting, in terms of power output, it's wasting resources because it actually uses what's being refined from the Zorium mine. So, I mean, I'm not super worried about that, but it's still something to keep in mind again. Or might as well use potash on that as well. And at the moment, do we have broccoli to export? And now we're definitely onto a water situation. That is generating water, but I think, yeah, we're going to have to build another water pump. And we got 0.8 there, let's build that there. What's the happiness like? Everyone's ecstatic. They love living here. So if I was to put this into low burn mode, because I don't think I technically need all the power it's generating, so alright, let's upgrade first. And then once upgrade is complete, we'll dump it in low burn mode. Yeah, and the shard storm is the thing, the ice storm thing that can wreck sections or cause a lot of mass damage to the colony anyway. Not much I can do about it though. Only thing it can do is repair stuff as it comes up and needs repairing. Anyway, okay, so that's taken care of. Food-wise, we're good. Excellent, excellent. Water, marginal. But that's because we've not got enough people actually working in that place, but... yeah, okay, so... that pump is still working to bring the water levels up, okay. Okay, so that's creeping up slowly, but with the immigration we may need to get an additional water pump running, so... water pump, water pump... ooh, that would be a good one, but there's no connection... actually, okay, so we can do... put one in there. So, geothermal vents are usually pretty good places to have water pumps. Let's put one there. I'm going to start upgrading some of this housing as well. Ain't no metals to process. I mean, that's working. That's working. We've got metals coming in. Oh, this is why I need to build a mill. That was it. Okay. Because I'm getting Kelco spores, or I've built Kelco spores, but they can't be refined into anything useful without... Oh, it's a chemical plant I need. Okay. 44 nanites to build that and 22 power. Yeah, I'll build that over here. Let's check air quality as well. Haven't checked that for a while. Pretty good overall. I mean, we might need to build another air quality thing over here.
Hello, Chief. I have a new...
Barley. Do we have barley? I'm not sure I'm even building barley. I'm even farming barley. Don't think I am. Is there a good place for it? Yep, there. That'll do. We can at least take the potash bonus off of that one. And switch to barley instead. And, oh yeah, I said I was going to build a mill. No, not a mill, a chemical plant. And that will allow me to refine the Kelco spores and other things into usable commodities, and the mill does the same for food type stuffs. That needs to be upgraded. 9 nanites, please. There we go. Yay, research completed. So what are we going to refine? Kelco sludge. I thought I had a bunch of... yeah, I do. I've got spores, so I need to generate that. I've got a lot of rice available. I could get people drunk. Don't want corn syrup, but I do want to start generating amber joy. Actually, okay. There we go. Because that sludge there can be refined into nanites.
A new mission is available.
200 mine mold. I don't want to manufacture mine mold. I need 360 nanites, so at this point I could go into rapid production Although I don't think I have enough in terms of stores of other materials to do that. Yeah, I need more Calco and things like that, so greenhouse, Calco spores, or where can we put these down? Really not ideal locations around here. And then let's build some more processors, so let's wait for 22% to come in, or 22 nanites to come in, and then we'll start building those, and hopefully this will alleviate some of these slowdowns or bottlenecks. Okay, so we're getting that production chain up and running. Let's build another nano processor here. Let's just check on our air quality again. Still decent. It's a little bit weak around here. That's where we're going to put in the other air filter. So we'll grab that filter in a second. Actually, we need to put... we're okay on air quality around here. Okay. Concerned around there because it makes it less desirable. We want people living there. Let's switch out to barley. Check commute times. People don't like this because there's not enough housing nearby, I'm guessing. Huh. There's plenty of housing, to be honest. Yeah, commute penalty to that is crazy. Guess I need to build another habitat there, but I am running up against power constraints. Are we at max capacity on these things? Yeah, we are. Oh, shoot. Not quite there. Guess we'll put another residence in there. Oh no. Well. Uh-oh. Ouch. Wow, lightning storm and ice storm completely destroyed me.
I'm hearing reports that your colony is experiencing significant power failures. I hope you'll work to resolve the situation as quickly as you can.
Power failures are largely dealt with. Come on. Anyway, so I'm not that far off completing this, but I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you around next time. Goodbye.